When you think of a stereotypical salesperson, what comes to mind? I know a lot of people in my sphere would say someone who's pushy and maybe a bit sketchy and that they can't really be trusted and likely doesn't have the best interest of the client at heart. Someone who's just driving for the sale at all costs. Maybe that image includes someone who's overconfident with flashy cars and a super polished style that just doesn't feel completely authentic. Does this resonate with your image of a stereotypical salesperson? And could this image, this stereotype, be getting in your way of success if you happen to be an entrepreneur or small business owner who has the primary responsibility of selling your offer? We're going to talk about that stereotype today and what's behind it that you may need to see from a different angle to experience the success you want in growing your client base. My name is Jessie and I help online coaches, consultants, and small business owners convert more new clients through having very effective sales conversations. If you're looking to grow your business in an authentic and heartfelt way, this is the place for you. I'm all about non-pushy sales methods that can help you really enjoy the sales process in a way that's in alignment with you and your business values, yet is wildly effective in signing up new clients. Imagine doubling or tripling your sales conversions and what that would mean to you. These proven methods have been used over thousands of sales conversations and have changed people's businesses and lives. If you're new to the channel, I want to invite you to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload new videos. And if you are a returning visitor, then thanks for joining me. I trust this video will give you a fresh perspective that you can immediately apply to your business. So I'm guilty of thinking of that stereotypical salesperson was how I was supposed to be if I got into sales. Now, it didn't stop me from taking that leap of faith and changing careers a long time ago, but I struggled with this shiny, overconfident, super polished image that was in conflict with the quieter and more heart-centered person that I am. Can you relate? When I think of what bothered me in that stereotypical image, it was the energy it projected, the energy of being results-oriented at all costs, competitive at all costs, manipulative, brash, potentially deceitful, arrogant, self-centered. Now, were all the salespeople I knew at the time that way? No. Are all the salespeople that way now, today? No, but the stereotype surrounds us in the media still, and so many of the small business owners and solopreneurs that I work with still struggle with this image today, just as I did a long time ago. They think this is how sales is. Well, I've got good news for you. So let's talk about what the sales transaction is, practically. Taken down to its very basics, it's an exchange between two people where they each want what the other has. Years ago, it might have been a true barter, say an exchange of fresh eggs for some vegetables. Today, people trade money for what they want. That is a sale. One person wants or needs something and they exchange money for the thing that they want. Coffee at Starbucks, tickets to a movie, coaching sessions with a fitness trainer. We experience these trades all day long, every day of the week. So then let's evolve this simple transaction just a bit and add communication to that simple exchange. Ooh, this is where it gets a bit more complicated. Maybe one party doesn't feel it's a fair exchange, or in some cultures they love to barter, and that's part of the fun. So the communication in the exchange makes this more interesting and potentially more problematic. Communication opens up the door to all kinds of things: frustrations, misunderstandings, deceit on the negative side of things. On the positive side of things, that communication means forged bonds, trust, and genuine helping. So simply put, it's the communication process around the sale that creates the experience, good or bad, for both the business owner doing the selling and for the customer considering their offer. Make sense? So let's go back to that stereotype of the successful salesperson. All people have a mixture of masculine and feminine energy traits. Now, I'm not talking gender here, just energy traits. Some people lean more in one direction energetically than another. More masculine energy traits would be things like single-focused, logical, disciplined, analytical, risk-taking, resilient, decisive, a doer, systematic. Feminine energy traits are things like being compassionate, calm, understanding, intuitive, nurturing, patient, creative, expressive, emotional, playful, connected, collaborative. Can you see both energies within yourself? And as you think about the significant people in your life, can you see both these traits in them? Do you see yourself falling more into one energetic group than the other? Maybe it depends on the situation. So let's take these energies back to the sales conversations. And if you're struggling with selling, could it be that you don't have a good balance of masculine and feminine energy blended into your sales process? Think about that. If you're not getting the sales results you want and have an internal resistance to the stereotypical salesperson image, which is more masculine energy, could it be that you personally lean into having more feminine energy in how you approach your business and have felt that the sales process doesn't allow for more nurturing and connection? Or if you lean more towards your business with the masculine energy, could it be that you're not getting the sales you want because you're using too much of that masculine energy in your sales approach, not establishing the connection that your clients need from you? It's something to think about. I know that the most effective sales conversations, the conversations that convert the most new clients into buyers, have a nice balance of both masculine energy and feminine energy. For an effective sales call, you need a system to follow. You need to have a level of discipline to keep leading your clients through the call. Sometimes you need to be direct in your communication. You need drive to get up each morning to put the effort into growing your business, and you need conviction about your offer and the results you provide. But you also need connection with your client. You need to be patient on the call to dig deep and learn about them. You need to use your intuition to know what questions to ask. And if the timing is right, you need compassion and understanding to serve as the trusted advisor. I often think of the masculine side of the call as being the process of the conversation and the feminine side as the nuances that make all the difference. Most scripts you get will lean heavily to the masculine energy side of things for that very reason. It's hard to put nuances of a conversation into a sales script. You need the path to follow, but it's the listening and using your connection skills that make the sales conversation meaningful for both your client and for you. Are you seeing what I'm talking about? Think back on the sales conversations you've had and think about the dynamic happening inside of those calls. So if you want to see different results in your sales conversations, think about where you fall with your energy as you talk to your clients. Are you more masculine energy? Are you more feminine energy? If you lean more in one direction than the other, step back and think about how you can bring more balance into the conversation. Your most effective and powerful sales conversations will have a wonderful blend of both energies going on. And just to be clear, energy is either positive or negative, and our goal is to meet our clients for each sales conversation with positive energy, to look at the opportunity to meet a new person as a gift. It's the opportunity to meet someone new who may just become part of your world, who you can help in a very significant and meaningful way. None of that fake positive stuff, by the way. People pick up on that in a heartbeat. Of course, you can continue to handle your sales conversations as you have been. However, as Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. It's your choice. If you want different sales results, it's time to step back, evaluate what changes you can make to your current processes and communication. Is the answer found in the system you're using? Is the answer found in the nuances of the conversation? Is it possibly an ongoing evolution of both? For me, I think the journey of creating more meaningful, connected, and powerful conversations with the clients I talk to is ongoing, so I will always be refining my skills. If you like what you're hearing, I've dropped some more free resources into the links below, like notifications of our next free live training workshops, a free sales objection handling checklist, and a link to book a growth strategy session with me if you're looking for more immediate feedback on your business. My goal is to help more small business owners reach all new levels of success by simply helping them convert more new clients on the sales calls you're already having. Simple and easy as that. And of course, as you continue to grow and you get more sales calls, that just explodes your business from there. I thank you for watching, subscribing to this channel, and hitting the bell notification and giving us some love with a like and sharing this content with friends. And from here, I look forward to seeing you next week with more sales tips to help keep you out of the pushy and pressure-filled sales zone, yet still signing up more and more new clients each and every day. Have a great week, my friends.